Let me change. I want to say
One thing is that I know there should be a difference between where I'm coming from and where I'm coming in. So mainly I came in, I felt it. I felt yes, this is different. Um, Starting from the the way I was welcomed, the people around, they were willing to help from the airport. Like you ask questions, the way they are willing to direct you to help you, knowing that you are just coming in.
When I touched down at the airport, after passing through the immigration, the way the immigration officer attended to me, I was like, wow, this is how it's supposed to be. And I feel very happy that one of my most heart desire has been fulfilled by coming to the UK.
When I landed at Heathrow Airport at London, and I realized that okay, I'm among whites. It was daunting. I was dazed, like, oh, this is what I watch in movies. It's playing out. Then clearing myself at immigration, the baggage, carrying my stuff. When I was about to go out, I realized that this is a total different place from Nigeria.
My expectation about the UK has been a place where you can go and make it easily in life, irrespective of the art of the particular area you are dealing with. But I came here as a student. I know by the time I finish my program, I would have been able to achieve a lot, which will help me in life.
is there any particular aspect of your life that you're looking to influence with this experience?
Yeah, first of all, I would say my educational aspect of life, one, then my financial status, then my mentality towards dealing with people, and just I just want to get the new aspect of life and as human, how you view people.
Close at each other. And we'll go over why that might be in a second. Same thing here. You know, a lot of people want to work in their I'm sorry. It's been a long couple of days.
Initially, when I came, and I saw that wow, these guys are white, like white. What I see in movies, these guys are white. It felt weird. I entered my room, I closed it. I'm like, okay, I'm not coming out of this room for some days. These guys are white. So my experience, most of the experiences I've had with white people, I mean, both my housemates and outside the house, been very good. People are quite nice here, very nice. I like I like the way people are being treated here, regardless of your nationality, your ethnic, your gender, uh, your age. So experiences with white, yeah, it has not been bad. It has been very good, and some of my lecturers actually they are very nice.
Let me just say, it's a little, I can say a little heaven on earth compared to where I'm coming from. Because the few days I've spent here, I've really felt at home. I feel at home. The system here, everything is working perfectly. At home here, you have light 247, you don't even have issue of power failure. You browse freely. with very high speed internet connectivity. Everything is, in fact, I will just summarize it, a little heaven on earth compared to Nigeria, where I'm coming from.
Would you say that your perception about Nigeria has changed since being here?
Yeah, of course. The way things are done. Let me just start from there. The way things are done is different. I had this experience with a friend here when I moved in. He was actually asking me, "Are you sure they are going to deliver this particular order?" And for me, while I was in Nigeria, when I order for something from whoever, I always want to call them because I have this feeling that they may, sorry about that they may deliver it to a wrong address. Probably they don't have my number. Okay, sometimes I will ask myself, what if they call my number and it's not available? Because the network is always there to make sure you're frustrated. So what if they call me and they don't get me? That means they are going to go. So you have this feeling of, let me help them to deliver this to myself. So you try to call ahead of time. They will be like, oh, we're going to deliver. So that feeling was there. So, but when I came over here, the first thing I ordered, in fact, before I woke up, I saw it delivered. And I asked my neighbor, is that how things are done? The guy said, of course, I'm going to get several mails that way, as long as your postcode is, you understand? So that feeling of when you root for something, you get it, you can sleep over it, you don't need to wake up and start feeling, are they going to deliver this? When they tell you this time they are coming. So that experience alone tells you that the system is working. You apply for something, you get report, you get feedback. You ask for something, you get it. They tell you this is free, you get it for free. Not when it is free, once they see the number of people coming for that, everybody, they change it, the whole story, and say, okay, you know what, it's no more free now, maybe free from 10 to this, from this. So the experience is different. So when I came in here, it was a total experience, like a new experience, which of course there's this adage they use that if they put sugar in your mouth, you will not spit it out. So that is what I enjoyed. When they put it in my mouth, of course I was enjoying it. I didn't have to spit it out.
Do you miss home?
For now, no.
What's the reason for that? Why do you say no?
Ross, I just came in, so, and I'm still enjoying the system, and I hope to enjoy more. So I wish it's possible for now just to erase my memory of Nigeria. I would have done it, because
Why?
the reason I immediately I got here, when I saw the system working, I became more angry about Nigeria. These are because the government, the people here, the leaders, they don't have two heads. Our leaders will come here and see the, but they will still go back and behave in the demonic ways. So I don't miss anything there. The only thing I miss actually is just my family, though I do talk to them, and I pray God should help me here and get them off that place.
I'll just move to something more serious and expected, which is the current Nigerian climate, in light of NSAS and everything that it's created. So I'd like to ask how you've been affected by it, if you have, and your general thoughts and feelings about the current situation of Nigeria.
It's definitely caused a significant mental scar, even though I wasn't there physically in Nigeria when all these things were happening. Seeing it on social media brought it very much to, the forefront. And this is the first time I've been outside Nigeria and looking at how corrupt, how messed up things are from the outside, and it's really messed with me. It really brought down my mood for about a week. I could barely do any work, but in light of it, it just, like, as a young person, for most of us, in our generation, this is like the first major fight that we are fighting for our country. And I just understand now how that can really affect you, because when we talk about, older people and older generations, they have fought many fights like this, more brutal than this. They fought for independence after June 12. Some of them protested during Abacha. People were in prison, people were killed, and that kind of thing. It really, really affects you to the point that you feel like, let me just take my mind and focus away from this politics, because this can not get any better. Let me just focus on myself and my children. And I think that was one thing the older generation really criticized for. Like, they are not very vocal about politics and what has gone wrong, and it's kind of like, it's your fault, you allowed this to happen. But at the same time, I understand now that when you fight those fights and you see that people are fighting for something, people are fighting to end police brutality, and in the midst of that peaceful protest, that peaceful fight, people get killed and things still don't get better, it kind of makes you almost lose hope.
It's almost as if you now understand that it's like maybe the older generation, they gave up and they were tired now. They're like, okay, I'm just going to think about my family.
Exactly.
And just chase them away from this country. Please go abroad.
So it's just like, but at the end of the day, this is just one major fight. This is just literally one that I've witnessed. This is the first one I've witnessed that I've been part of, trying to fight for things to be better. And literally, this is just one experience. No, we don't know how many fights like this we are going to have to fight. So it's like, do we have the stamina? Do we have what it takes to sacrifice for our country?